up next on Betsy's Kindergarten Adventures.
My grandma sent me rain boots, and I can't wear them until it rains.
Seems that whenever I have my car washed, it rains.
Whenever he has his car washed, it rains.
So this week, everyone will get to show us his or her favorite sport or game.
I'm not good at any sports or games. Sometimes the day can start out kind of ordinary, but that's when something amazing might happen that could make your day exciting. Ouch! Kevin!
Oh, dear. Coming. Betsy, will you please keep Gracie in the kitchen?
Okay, Mom. Easy, Gracie. Easy, girl. Oh, no! Kitty, stop that! That's Kevin's food! Wow, what's that?
I don't know, but the delivery man said it was for you.
Gee, I wonder who it's from.
It looks like it's from Grandma in Seattle.
Grandma? Cool. I hope it's the super fun Sandy Dream Castle with veterinarian's office and pony corral.
I wouldn't count on that, Betsy. Knowing Grandma, it's more likely that it's
Clothes.
Is there a letter?
Oh, yeah. Here it is. Will you read it to me, please?
Okay. It says, Dear Betsy, the weather in Seattle has been very rainy, so I got you something to wear when the weather gets rainy where you live. With much love, Grandma.
Oh, Mom! Look!
That's so cute!
Oh, my goodness! Look! Aren't these the neatest looking boots you've ever seen?
They're pretty amazing.
Wow! They quack when I walk. I'll have to send Grandma a thank you card.
Yes, we'll both have to thank Grandma for those boots.
Can I wear them to school today?
Oh, no, not today, Betsy.
But why not?
Look outside. It's bright and sunny. Those boots are for rainy weather.
Yeah, but...
Would you wear an overcoat and mittens to go to the beach?
No.
Would you wear a bathing suit to go play in the snow?
I guess not.
Exactly. Certain kinds of clothes are made for certain kinds of weather. So you wouldn't wear rain boots on a beautiful sunny day now, would you?
Well, if they were especially beautiful boots with cute little duckies on them, I might.
Betsy?
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll put everything away. Come on, it's almost time for the school bus.
Good morning, ladies.
Good
Hello,
morning,
bus driver Bob.
Beautiful morning, isn't it? Not a cloud in the sky.
Don't remind me.
Betsy, what are you doing?
Trying to make it rain by wishing.
Oh, is it working?
No, it isn't.
Well, why were you wishing for rain?
Because my grandma sent me rain boots, and I can't wear them until it rains.
I see. Well, I have an idea. Why don't I make you one of our weather watchers for the week?
Weather watcher?
Yes, each week I'll have 2 students be our official classroom weather watchers.
What would I have to do?
Go outside and report on everything you notice about the weather.
What would I report?
Is it sunny or cloudy or rainy? Is it hot or cool outside? Is the wind blowing or is it calm?
Oh, then what?
Then we put what you report on your weather chart. So would you like to be a weather watcher?
I sure would.
Wonderful. This week's weather watchers will be you and Scott.
What do you have in there, Scott?
Oh, just a couple of little things to help us watch the changes in the weather.
What's that?
Wind chimes. If we hear them ringing, we'll know it's windy.
All right, everyone. While our weather watchers are outside, does anyone know what the 4 seasons are? Billy?
Summer, fall, winter, and spring.
That's right. Now, what I'd like everyone to do is draw a picture of their favorite season and what you like to do in that season.
See anything, Scott?
Nope, not yet.
Hey, what's that?
It's a windsock. It will tell us what direction the wind is blowing.
It's not doing anything.
No, it's not.
Maybe there's no weather today.
Betsy, there's weather every day. It's just that the weather today is sunny, warm, and the air is very, very still.
Yes, and no rain clouds. I'll never get to wear my new boots.
What are you 2 children doing out of your classroom?
Hello, Principal Warner. We're weather watchers.
Weather watchers?
Yes, we report on everything we notice about the weather.
I see. All right, then. Carry on.
Wow, Principal Warner, your car sure is dirty.
I know. I drove through a big mud puddle on my way to school today.
Are you going to have it washed?
I should. However, it seems that whenever I have my car washed, it rains. Oh, well. See you later.
Goodbye.
So long.
Whenever he has his car washed, it rains.
Okay, let's see what kind of seasonal activities you've drawn. What season did you draw, Sarah?
Autumn, or fall as some people call it. It's the season that comes right after summer. It's also the time of year when the weather starts to get cooler and all the leaves on the trees start to change color.
And what do you like to do in the fall, Sarah?
In the autumn, my dad and I like to ride our dirt bikes through the forest. We go up and down over the hills, looking at all the colorful leaves.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, Billy, it looks like you've drawn a winter picture.
Totally. In the winter, my dad and I go visit my Uncle Chet. He has a cabin in Lake Tahoe. Uncle Chet's cabin is high on a hill where my dad and I like to snowboard. We go down that hill about a zillion miles an hour. And when we get back to the cabin, Uncle Chet makes hot cocoa, and we all sit by the fire.
Sounds like you and your dad really enjoy the snowy weather.
Oh, yeah, it's totally awesome.
Oh, my goodness, Molly, what a colorful picture.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. O'Connor. Every spring, my parents and I go to visit my mother's Aunt Maud in Ohio. Spring is the time of year when the trees and flowers all start to bloom. My great-aunt Maud is president of the Kettering Women's Gardening Society, and every year we attend the annual tea that she hosts on the grounds at her estate. I get to drink tea and eat dainty little finger sandwiches
gracious, that sounds positively elegant.
Oh, it is.
Well, we've seen drawings of autumn, winter, and spring. There's only one season left. What is it?
Summer!
That's right, summer. Does anyone have a summer drawing? Kenji, what do you like to do in the summer?
Every summer, my father and I compete in the annual father and son kite fly-off at the beach. We spend all year designing and constructing the most elaborate kite possible. But the kites have to be more than just beautiful. They must also be able to fly.
And how have your kites done?
Well, I am sorry to say that so far, none of our kites have been able to get off the ground. But this year, my father and I believe we have designed a kite that is not only beautiful, but also capable of flight.
Well, good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it was my first day as a weather watcher, and all Scott and I saw was a warm, sunny day with no clouds. The next day, Scott and I were out on the playground again. But this time, something looked different.
Golly, the weather sure is windy today.
It sure is. Scott, look!
Principal Warner washed his car.
Remember what he said? Every time he washes his car, it rains.
Betsy, look at this.
Oh my goodness! Scott, I think we've watched enough weather for one day. I think it's time we got back inside.
I think so, too.
It looks like our weather watchers have returned. What did you see?
Well, when Betsy and I went outside, the weather was just like this.
Then the wind started blowing so hard that it blew Scott's weather sock over the roof of the school.
Ooh.
And tomorrow it will rain.
Oh, and how do you know?
Principal Warner washed his car.
That was a pretty exciting day. I really liked being a weather watcher. But the real excitement came the next day.
Those are sure great rain boots, Betsy.
Thank you, bus driver Bob. My grandma sent them to me. Yep, sometimes a day can start ordinary, then something happens to make it really special.
I am totally soaked.
Good morning, Principal Warner.
Nice weather, if you're a duck, huh?
It sure is.
My goodness, what was that for?
Making it rain.
Field trips are a fun way to learn about all sorts of different things. But when going on a field trip, always remember to...
Stick together!
That's right.
But if you do happen to get lost...
One of the most important things you can do is to ask a grown-up in uniform, like this security guard. Then just stay right where you are. That makes it easier for us to come and find you.
We promised we'd never take off without telling anyone where we're going ever again.
Monday mornings are the best. Weekends are fun, but I like school better. See you after school, Gracie.
Good morning, Betsy. Nice hopscotch action.
Thanks, bus driver Bob.
No bouncing balls in the bus, Sarah. Every time I stop the bus, it bounces off of me. Ouch! Just like that.
Sorry, bus driver Bob.
Every Monday morning, we always start a new project in school. And new projects are so new.
Mrs. O'Connor told me that I could bring my sports gear to class for this week's project.
Uh-oh. All I brought to school was my lunch.
Peanut butter. Are you gonna eat that sandwich, Betsy?
You know, children, you all have something in common with Sydney.
Ew! I do not have a lizard skin and tongue, but Sydney does look kind of like my cousin George.
We need exercise too, just like Sydney. It's good for our bodies and builds strong muscles when we run, jump, and play. So this week will be Sports and Games Week. Everyone will get to show us his or her favorite sport or game.
I can show everyone how much I like basketball and soccer and football and
Only one favorite sport or game per student, Sarah.
one game, but I like them all.
I can show you how my dad and I throw our flying disc.
And I'll do some ballet spins of my own.
Is dancing a sport? Sure, I seen it on TV. They danced at the Olympics.
That's right. And it's also great exercise. Right, Maria?
Right.
Ooh.
What about tic-tac-toe, Mrs. O'Connor? Is that a sport or game?
It is a game you play, but not the type we're talking about, Betsy.
What about hide-and-go-seek?
Hide-and-go-seek is fun. Is there another sport or game that you like to play a lot?
Gee, I don't know.
I'm sure you'll think of something, Betsy.
I wasn't sure. At that moment, I was totally stumped.
"99 cartons of milk on the wall, 99 cartons of milk. You take one down and pass it around. But you should drink from glasses. You know, your mom and dad might not like it if you drink from the carton."
I just don't know what to do. I'm not good at any sports or games.
Yeah, me neither. Except for horseshoes. We always play them.
I didn't know anything about horseshoes or horse socks. Gracie and I spent a lot of time that afternoon trying to think of a sport, but we didn't have any luck. Well, I did most of the thinking. Gracie was busy running from Kevin.
No luck yet, Betsy?
No, Wait a minute! What about swimming? I'm real good at that.
Sure you are, dear. But you don't have a pool at kindergarten.
Mom was right. This was a problem. Hey! I know how to make one! We can vacuum all the sand out of the sandbox. Then my friends can fill it up with water. And I can show them all the strokes I learned in swim class. What do you think, Mom? Can I?
I I think it's a good idea, but sandboxes are made to hold sand, not water, and Principal Warner may not like it.
I think you're right. What'll I do? Swimming is the sport that I'm best at.
It's only one sport, dear. There are lots of fun ways to get exercise that you're good at.
There are? Nobody told me about them.
Is everybody ready to show the class their favorite way to have fun and get exercise?
Yeah!
No.
What's wrong, Betsy?
I still don't know what I'm good at.
Don't worry so much. You can always jump rope or something.
Yeah! Thanks, Molly. Jumping rope is lots of exercise. You guys tell me how I'm doing. Ah! Whoops! Oh, watch out!
Well, at least you're good at coloring. Is that an exercise?
Don't worry, Betsy. I'll show you how to do it. See? It's easy. All you have to do is practice.
Who wants to go first?
I will, Mrs. O'Connor. My dad and I play basketball every day.
Whoops! I've got the rebound, Molly, and I'll show you how to do a reverse layup.
This is supposed to be my game.
What's wrong with Molly? I was only trying to help.
I know, Sarah. Molly didn't understand, but she'll be fine. Who wants to go next?
Don't pick me, don't pick me.
The closer you are, the more points you get.
That looks like fun.
I still didn't know what to do, and everybody had a game they were good at. Except for Sarah. She's good at everything.
We play horseshoes all the time at my house, Scotty. My grandfather is an ace at this. I'll show you how he does it.
Well,
I don't mind.
maybe I should have brought our ping pong table instead.
Ooh, that would have been great! I love to play ping pong.
I was next, and I wasn't ready. I had to do something, and fast.
Let's see, there's only one person left. Betsy. Now, where'd she go?
Oh, she was here a few minutes ago.
She still is.
Hi.
Betsy, were you trying to hide?
No. Well, maybe. Yes.
How come?
Because the only sport I'm best at is swimming. But there's no pool here. I'm not so hot at basketball or dance or...
Hey, Betsy, I can show you how to play lots of sports. Just ask everybody else. Yeah, you sure can.
That's right.
Betsy, just show us what you do when you have fun and exercise.
That's all? I can do that. I think.
Hey, Betsy, what about hopscotch? You're always playing it.
True. Is it good exercise, Mrs. O'Connor?
Absolutely.
Hey, Betsy, I can show you lots of great moves.
That's okay, Sarah. Let Betsy do it by herself.
Oh. Who wants to play some more basketball or soccer? I'll show you some more of my moves.
Great! Then we can stand around.
What do you mean?
You're so good at sports and games that we always wind up watching. Yeah, that's no fun.
Oh, I get it. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to show off.
That's okay. We just want to play too.
Right. Is that okay with you, Sarah?
That'd be great.
Now, do you think you can teach me that reverse layup? Because I need to know it so I can win.
No problem.
Now, what about those hopscotch moves, Betsy?
Right. Everyone liked watching me play. Mrs. O'Connor called it powered hopscotch. But the best part was when the whole class joined in. I even showed Sarah a move or two.